I'm Carl Kesha. Well, you've probably seen a couple videos I made before about my truck getting water in the gas from Quick Trip. I thought at first that once I add the red bottle, it's all good. No, it's not. See, I've been learning about this water and gas idea. See, you can take, a regular, here, let's say like this right here. See, you say like this. Okay, see that on the bottom there? See, that could be water, right? See that? That could be water. This could be water, all right? Now, when you add gas to it, it's going to float above that, and that water is still going to be there. It's still going to be there. And even if you add your iso heat to it and shake it up, all it's going to do is break that up. It's going to break it up into little particles, but as soon as it settles, it's going to still be there. That water's still going to be there. So, what's happening is, eventually, it'll work its way out. Until then, you're pretty much screwed. And then I watched some other videos where you can take the gas tank off, drain it, wipe it out with a towel, put it back together and refill it. And hopefully the gas you put in again ain't contaminated with water. It's going to happen no matter what. Don't go to Quick Trip. I've been hearing a lot of bad reviews in Fox Lake. Well, hey, I'm sorry, but this is how it started. I put gas in my truck when it was raining out. Of course, you got that little, roof over where you fill it, so the rain wasn't pouring in when I was filling it, because that can happen, if you're putting gas. And I know they got that little rubber thing around it, over the nozzle, still, moisture gets in there no matter what. And they said, sometimes when they said if you go to a gas station and you see it being filled with one of them trucks, go to another gas station. Do not go there when they're filling gas into the ground, because what they're doing is they're mixing all that shit up from the bottom, and while you're pumping that shit in your vehicle, you're pumping all that shit into your tank. Yes, don't ever go to a gas station when they're filling. And I remember the old Quick Trip in Fox Lake. They must have had small tanks, because they were there constantly filling it up. Never thought this is why my car is running shitty. There's a few times this happened before with my cars. Never figured it out. I just thought it needed tune-up. But that's kind of weird how it ran beautiful the week before you filled it up. See? That's the point. Now, the red bottle deal, is accurate. Okay. So now, let's make eye contact. So now, I went to Fleet Farm in Beaver Dam. Put the mid-grain in there. First, I got the red bottle. Ice heat. Dump that in there. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then I filled it up with mid-grain. Sure, it costs us a little bit more, but hey, if you read it, it says no ethanol, just gas. So, filled her up. Went to Madison. Ran great. Ran beautiful. It ran great. It ran beautiful. But I did stop for a little bit. You know, had to go to City Financial and give them some money. When I went to start it back up, see, what happened was when I stopped it, shut it off, that water settled again. See, it settled. And your nozzle, see, watch this, see that on the bottom there? Your nozzle goes right into that water. Your gas don't suck from the top of the gas. It sucks from the bottom of the gas. That's where the water is. I think eventually you suck it out, but still, vehicles don't run on gas. That's why you're running fucking shitty. And as long as you're running with water, it's going to suck it right up real quick, real fast. So you get like half water, half gas. So I don't know how much, and I was a glutton. See, when I found out the first time, I put the cheap gas in my truck at Quick Trip, filled it up, ran shitty all week, you know. So then I went back to Quick Trip, and then I put another 7 gallons in there with the red bottle. I think even the red bottle has got water in it, because I got a bunch of bottles in my truck already. Every time I do it, I throw it in the truck. You know, I got a bunch of bottles, but their bottles are weird. It comes up in the middle, kind of like this. See, your snout comes up in the middle. Yeah. Now the one at Fleet Farm, their snout comes up on the side. That's the way it's supposed to be. See, you get your ISO heat. The snout comes up on the side, not in the middle. It comes up on the side. So when you dump it, it dumps all right in. Perfect. See, in the middle, it don't always dump in. You gotta kind of like shake it, you know, because it builds up in the corners. See? See? Like that. You get, see? That's what happens when you dump it in. And the only way to get it out is you gotta shake it. You gotta shake the shit out of it. Still some, you know, if I'm going to buy something, I want to be able to use it. So, anyways, I believe the ISO heat's got water in it too. Quick Trip. So I've been watching the YouTube videos, and their bottles come up on the side, you know, ISO heat. So, anyways, I went to Madison and that came back, ran great, you know. But the next fucking day, sorry for the language, but I'm pissed. The next fucking day, it started up and it ran like shit. And then I keep running like shit until you get fully high temperature, so that the higher the temperature, the easier it is to burn off that water. I found this out. Yeah. So when your motor's nice, good, and hot, when that water goes in there, it just vaporizes, you know. But when you run it cold, that water's coming in there. It's like, you know, when you suck through a straw, right? You slurpy, that's what it's doing. Slurpy. Getting all that air and water, and a little bit of gas. Air and water and a little bit of gas. You just like when you're sucking your mixed drink or whatever, and you're getting a lot of air and you get a little bit of your drink. You know, you get a little bit of air, you get a little bit of your drink. That's what it's doing. That's what you're doing when it's cold. Until it starts warming up, and then starts sucking more. It's like, you know, putting more liquid into your cup, and it's going through the straw better. Yeah. So, bye-bye, Quick Trip. I'm done with you guys. Everybody's just talking about their garbage gas. Oh, I never go to Quick Trip. Oh, the only time I ever go to Quick Trip is if I really have to, if I'm desperate and I ain't got enough gas to go to the other gas station, then I'll put, you know, a couple dollars in, but that's it. People are like, oh, I never fill up at Quick Trip. But there's some people out there that are still doing it. I don't know. Their vehicles run on water. I don't know. But see, I got a carburetor in my truck and on my car. I got a carburetor. I've been getting gas from Great Trip forever. You know, it's just that we had all that rain for 3 days, and I believe water got into their system. Now, I don't know, it's been raining for millions of years, but still, it's just. But now I went to Fleet Farm, filled it up, ran better. And then I went there yesterday and filled it up. Put the red bottle in there, filled it up, ran better. As soon as the bottle hit it, boom. So my curiosity is, if I go down there and start it up right now. And another thing is, I've been bouncing the truck. You know, the shocks are bad in the back of the truck, so it bounces really easy. But when you put that red bottle in there and your gas in there, I bounce the truck. You know, mix it up. Because I watched the video where the guy, he takes a stick, pours it in the glass, the jar. You got the water in the bottom, he's got the gas in the middle, and then the ice will heat, puts it on there, it's on top over there. And he stirs it up. And what it does is it makes little tiny particles of water. Just for a little bit, you know, but then it settles right back down again. The water stays always on the bottom. I always thought that ice will heat vaporizes water. It's magic. Poof. See, now they need to invent something that does do that. Something that eats up water. That's what I always thought. I don't do that. It breaks it up. That's what it does. It breaks it up slowly, eventually. And see, what I believe is, you know, what happens to alcohol? It vaporizes. See? It vaporizes. So the next day you have the same fucking issue, the same fucking problem. So you gotta keep dumping that shit in there. I keep dumping that shit in there. And then the guy at Fleet Farm, he says, well, we could recommend seafoam. Oh yeah, that's $10 a bottle. I go, well, you think I should put a bottle of that in right now? No, I don't recommend you mixing that together. You know, ice will heat and seafoam. He says, I don't recommend that. He says, next time. Yeah. He says, you could try that, you know, when you fill up again. I go, alright, yeah. But see, now my curiosity is, if I go out there and start that truck, is it still going to be running shitty? Because alcohol evaporates. So I notice every time I dump it in there, it runs beautiful. The next fucking day, chuggle, chuggle, spit, spit, sputter, sputter. Chuggle, chuggle, spit, spit, sputter, sputter. Chuggle, chuggle, spit, spit, sputter, sputter. That's what it does. It's that fucking water. So I don't know how much water Quick Trip dumped into my gas. You know, maybe we should get see-through gas tanks. Yeah, there you go. If they can make them out of plastic, make it see-through plastic. And that way you could see the water in there. They should make a little drain hole in there then. There you go, see? You people got money out there and you want to invent shit, there's my ideal. See-through gas tanks with a drain hole. See, you make your gas tank so it comes down, right? Here's the water level, here's the drain. You take your little drain, get your little pan, like an oil pan, you know, maybe push a button, I don't know, you know, it's your invention. So, if I had the money in the billions, I'd do it. So you go underneath there, or maybe you can even have an electronic release button, put right in by your dash. Push a button, drain water. And then you can see it go down, the gas go down. Once the gas starts going off, automatically shuts off. There you go. There you go. Oh, I hate mornings. There's so much water in my gas tank, it's in my lungs. I'm not like this, I'm sorry. Seems like I need some of that magic dust. Let's see the magic dust. It's running out. I'm running out. I'm running out. Magic dust. I'm running out. I'm running out. I made this shit. Yeah. Now, I got chopped up onions in there, so I spit them out. Take little pellets, like if you keep them in your mouth for a while, they swell up and chew them up and eat them. You know, when I inhale, I don't want to get noodles in my lungs. Onions in your lungs, what do I do? Got onions in my lungs and what do I do? I got onions in my lungs and what do I do? I'm growing onions in my lungs and what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh shit, 18 minutes. Okay. Wow, that's what's going on with the truck. So those videos I made about, yeah, boom, that run better. Yeah, that's true. It'll run great. It'll run awesome. But I believe alcohol vaporizes and you still have the same problem. So I gotta fucking sue Quick Trip and have them pay. Take it to a gas station, have them drain the gas out, and get that fucking water out of my tank. And never go back there again. I would love to go to Quick Trip. Either with a bottle or whatever. Fill it up. No, don't have to fill it up, but just put some in there. And if I see fucking water on the bottom, I'm going to show it to every motherfucking person that goes there. You'll see that? That's water. That's goddamn water in your gas. That's how you do it. Get you a fucking glass or a bottle or whatever, see-through. Take some of that Quick Trip gas, dump it in there, squeeze it in there, and just look. Hold it for about a minute, because it might stir around in there from filling it in there, but hold it for a little bit. I don't know if y'all ever looked inside of a gas can. You always saw something floating on the bottom. You ever look inside of a gas can? Those plastic gas cans? You ever look inside there? You see some like yellow shit on the bottom? That's the goddamn water. See, water is heavier than gas. It always settles to the bottom, and that's where the fucking for a fuel pump, yeah, the suction hose or whatever, that's where it sucks from, on the bottom. Okay, I'm done. 20 minutes. This is Crazy Carl, aka known as, I'm Carl Kish, aka also known as Crazy Carl. So, hey, check out my videos. Damn, that water. It's messing me up. Okay, bye. It's getting better though. Just gotta stop going to Quick Trip. Yeah, I ain't going there no more. Every time I go there, I get diarrhea from their pizzas. I don't know why. And then every time I go to get a money order, either their machine ain't working or it's out of paper and no one knows how to fucking work it. So I end up going to the bank for my money order anyway. It was just a wasted trip, you know. Like, oh, your machine ain't working again? God, you know. See? What are they worth? What are they worth? Rich people dream, that's all. Oh, let's go Quick Trip, yeah. Well, I quit smoking cigarettes, see, that's one way of them getting everybody's money. People that smoke cigarettes. And you know what cigarettes do? They cause you cancer. See? Another bad thing. You know how to call it, not call it Quick Trip? Devil's Pit. There you go. Change the word Quick Trip to the Devil's Pit. Because once you go there, you're welcome to hell. Bye. This is Carl Kiss. Subscribe. Bye.